literally have not washed my hair in 6 months. After learning the long-term effects that shampoo can have on your hair and scalp, I hope that some of you can also make the choice to either cut back on your shampoo use, switch to a healthier alternative, or maybe even living a shampoo-free lifestyle. I'll begin by first explaining the harsh chemicals that are in shampoo and healthy alternatives that you can use. I will secondly explain all the effects that shampoo has on your hair, and I will finish by telling you my personal story. So first, what is shampoo? In a 1996 article by Claude Bouillon, he says that shampoo is a product used to cleanse the hair and scalp. Companies are very strategic on the way that they'll design their bottles to make sure that you, the consumers, are under the impression that they are containing all these beneficial ingredients such as vitamin E and citric acid. But in the very sad truth, most shampoos actually contain very harsh chemicals that are their main ingredients. In an article from August 13th, chemist Dave Pollack stated, "Sodium lauryl sulfate, once found in pretty much every shampoo, goes through an ethoxylation process that results in a byproduct called 14-dioxane that is a cancer-causing chemical in this ingredient." There was concern that was raised about the toxicity level in the sulfate version, so many companies switched to an ammonium version, which was pretty pointless because they are both still very well-known cancer-causing chemicals. Many of you, hopefully at this point, are thinking that, oh, I don't want to use these harsh chemicals to wash my hair and let them soak into my scalp to do further damage. But maybe a lot of you don't want to stop washing your hair. There are very healthy alternatives that you can use. When looking for shampoos, look for words such as glucose or lauryl glucose. In a May 2011 issue of Better Nutrition magazine, Kim Erickson, owner of the Everyday Organics, said to stay away from sodium lauryl sulfate and look for healthy ingredients such as chamomile and elder. Another very harmful ingredient in shampoos is polysorbate. What this does is leave residue on your hair that disrupts your natural pH balance and also break down your lipids that are in your natural protective barriers. Now that you know some of the effects, now that you know the harsh chemicals that are in shampoo, let's move on to how they affect. Shampoo and overwashing can have very negative effects on your hair and scalp. Shampoo actually, what it does, effects. So what shampoo does, it actually has chemicals in it that take all of your natural oils out and make it very dry. And then your scalp actually tries to recover all these oils that the shampoo took out. Therefore, your hair becomes like very overly greasy. Like does anyone here have greasy hair after like 2 days? Like really greasy? My hair just doesn't do that anymore. It doesn't really get too greasy because it always knows like how to like stay balanced. In September 2010 issue of Bazaar magazine, author Jessica Prince said that overwashing your hair can strip away all the oils and leave your hair dry. Not only does shampoo strip your hair of these natural oils, but excess water on your hair also takes all these natural oils out. There was actually a study done on monkeys that they took all their hair, they took a couple samples of hair, and they washed one piece of hair in shampoo 20 times and one piece of hair in just water 20 times, and they actually had the same level of cortisol removed from each hair strand. So you actually have to watch how much you wash your hair too. Now that you know the effects that happen to your hair, I'll now tell you about my personal testimony. As growing up, my mom has always been very cautious about what she uses on her body as well as what she used on me as a kid. I actually haven't also used deodorant in like almost like 8 months now. Because that's a whole different story, but they're also very, I'm like a hippie. There's like a lot of cancer causing chemicals in that too. My mom actually used there's a rock that you can wet and use as deodorant. And I actually stopped using shampoo 6 months ago because I did some extensive research and read a couple articles on people that had done it. And what happened was, like the first 3 weeks were really bad. I had a lot of oils. My hair was like still getting like adjusting to not having the shampoo strip all the natural oils out, and it's found like a happy like balance now. I don't use any hair products anymore to keep my hair in place. It just kind of like does this when I wake up. I never had waves in my hair. This is a lot of people say that they get natural waves after they've stopped using shampoo, and that's what happens. It's become a lot easier to manage, and I'm really broke, so it saves me a lot of money on shampoo. I actually still have the same shampoo bottle that I came to school with. I have not finished it. Now that you guys know some of the benefits of not washing your hair, I hope that you can make the choice to cut back on shampoo use or find healthy alternatives, or maybe even live a shampoo-free lifestyle like me. Thank you.